It to be me.
Warning, warning.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back. This is just a reminder that while we might get into some tea, some drama, this is not a tea channel. We're focused on real stories and real commentary. Now, let's get into this video. Y'all, I know I'm late. I'm like 2 hours late. I'm 2 hours late. Oh my God, but I'm here. So I have went and did like this whole background. I thought it was so cute. I was gonna rename this golden hour like I used to do. I had this whole setup, and for whatever reason, it just fell through. So I've been figuring that out. And I just said, you know what? I'm just go live. I said I was gonna go live, so I'm gonna go live. All right, so I'm here and I'm ready to get into some things. Let me get the music set up back here for you guys. Hold on, why is it not playing? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. What's going on? Is it me? Am I tripping? Why does this happen every time? Why every time I go live, something doesn't work? What did I do? Can you guys hear music? Can you let me know if you guys can hear music? What did I do wrong? Every single time. I don't know what it is, y'all. I don't know if somebody they tried to put a curse or a spell on my channel. I don't know, but it's not gonna work. So let me try to get this music together for one more second. If it doesn't work, then okay, whatever. I don't care. So in the meantime, you guys like the video for the algorithm. Let me know that you're here, and we're gonna get into it, whether it works or not. I don't hear any music. Faintly, y'all can hear it. I don't get it. I don't hear it. I'm confused. I'm so confused. All right, I would just turn it off. I don't know if it was playing, and we don't have time to be trying to figure all this out. This is wild. This is really wild. It played the other day, but okay. We'll turn it off. So we got some things to get into, y'all. We got a lot to get into. We got Erica Banks doing the most again. Then we have Halle Bailey. She has some new music. We have Jada Kingdom and AsianDoll. And then we have some old news on DaniLeigh. Now, it is OT, but I never got to talk about it. And I feel like it's a full circle moment for me. So I'm going to talk about it tonight. Oh, you can hear the music? Okay, well, I'm going to play it. I can't hear it, but I'm going to play it because y'all said y'all can hear it. And I wanted to play in my replay. I think it's like a nice little soft touch. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, Erica Banks. Miss Girl. Where you at, Erica? Where you at, Erica? Hold on. I told y'all I had this all set up. I had like a cute background. It had the pictures on it. It had their names like in the video. Like it was going to be so cute. And then boom, like it's just like, nah, it's not going to work. No, ma'am, it's not going to work. Oh, okay. Erica. Here we go. We have Miss Erica Banks here. Now, one thing about Erica, I feel like Erica is kind of a sweet girl from what I have seen. But when it comes to the rap game, it's not about whether or not you're sweet. It's not about your personal personality. It's about you as a rapper. And Erica is playing the game completely wrong right now. So if you guys did not know, Erica Banks did her own remix to We Go Up after we already know the whole thing that happened between her and Nicki Minaj. I've already covered that. She decided that it was her turn to do the We Go Up remix. You know, we have Akbar V, and then I think we have a couple other girls doing a remix. Nicki Minaj has only acknowledged Akbar V, I think, at this point, and she's definitely not going to acknowledge Erica Banks after everything Erica has said. But Erica went ahead and tried to do her thing, but the internet is eating her up because what is this? I don't know what this is. I'm going to go ahead and add it to the stream so you guys can hear for yourself if you haven't heard it already. But prepare yourself.
Please, the bank it is not for Balenciaga. Talk about it, I'm a trending topic. If I get up in it, I'ma get up at it. Fendi jacket with the Fendi collar. I just wanna get the pussy, ayy, but I'ma have a drink and I'ma tell her later. Of course, sometimes shit go down. It's $1 billion on the elevator.
See, already off the rip, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? I'm confused. What are we doing? Off rip, but I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna let it play. I'm gonna let it play.
They threw me a challenge. I got nothing but respect for it. Waiting on me, they was pressed for it. Shit, I should've wore a dress for it. Popping out with that mink on and I'm pulling up and they yes, Lord. Now they don't like me, they ain't even met me. Skating on bitches, I might as well give me a jet ski. Let's see. No, I ain't Nicki, but I need the raw shit. This why to impress me. I ain't stopped shit, how I'm still.
What do y'all think? First of all, what do y'all think? Do you think she did as bad as the internet is saying she did? Do you think she did okay, decent? Do you like the remix? Do you think that this just flopped? Do you think that she should have left this in the archives on her phone, in her notes, in her voice messages, or whatever? What do y'all think about this Erica Banks We Go Up remix? Because I'm not feeling it. And I'm not feeling her coming out with this after what she said about the whole entitlement thing, or Nicki should work with certain rappers, or she only works with rappers who can't rap. How do you start all of that controversy and then do a remix to Nicki's song? I mean, I guess for the exposure, I guess because we're talking about Erica right now and she kind of feels like this may get people to talk about her more, but it's not for the right reasons because nobody cares about your music right now. And that's the thing. How do you get people to actually care about your music? Because at this point, you're just talking, you're just doing things. Like at this point, Erica Banks is just a personality. Like she's not really a rapper. She's just a girl who gets into mess. She's a girl trying to start controversy and it's not working. At what point does Erica Banks start to actually rap? Where's your album? Where's your EP? Where is anything other than a couple singles that you're throwing out left and right that's not really doing that much? How can we get you to have another TikTok trending song like you did Bust It? That's what I need Erica Banks to worry about because it's not working. The We Go Up, this right here, the auto-tune is not working. First of all, you need to be worried about whether or not Nicki Minaj decides to diss you. Then you need to be worried about whether or not Beyonce gonna bring her lawyers out on you for that $1 billion in the elevator line. Because this is not working. Then, as if that wasn't enough, so you guys know the interview that she did where she was talking about the whole Nicki Minaj thing. In that interview, well, it was an interview. Let me correct myself. She was a guest on the Big Racks. I think it's a podcast or a show or something like that on Revolt TV. The whole thing was actually like an hour and 30 minutes. So she said a whole lot more. And if you guys are interested in Erica Banks, I do advise you to tune into that. Maybe you can see a little bit more about her other than what's being in the blogs right now. But during that show, she decided to speak on Megan Thee Stallion again. She spoke on Megan Thee Stallion again, and this is what she had to say. Hold on, let me bring it up for you guys. So it says here, they asked her about Megan Thee Stallion, and if she would do a collab with her, if she's open to collabing with Megan Thee Stallion. And she said, I would collab with Megan Thee Stallion because at the end of the day, it's all business. It's nothing personal. At the end of the day, we're all artists. And at the end of the day, we all do music. So anything personal, which there is nothing, I wouldn't even look outside the business. So we artists, we rap, it's all good. But my thing is with this, because she actually said more than this, and I guess this blog didn't put everything she said on here, even though this is Revolt TV. What I've noticed is that every blog, like the Shade Room, and it was on a couple other Instagram blogs pages, they actually took this clip down of her saying this, and I don't know why. I don't know if maybe, I wouldn't think Megan would have contacted them. I don't know who contacted them or why. As you can see, it's been removed, and this was on the Shade Room. Don't know what happened with that. But in that show, she also said that she would work with Megan for the right price. And that's why I wanted to talk about her bringing up Megan's name again, because what do you mean for the right price? Who's paying you to work with Megan Thee Stallion after everything that has happened and after everything has transpired between you and Carl? What is Carl's last name? Is it Carl Thomas? I don't know why I want to call him Carl Thomas, like Thomas the Train. I don't know. My mind is be going to crazy places. But anyway, after all that has happened with Carl trying to turn you into the next Megan Thee Stallion, what makes you think that anyone would pay you to work with her? What makes you think that you stand on any ground to work with Megan Thee Stallion anyway? Look, when it comes to Erica, I have never had to, I'm not dragging Erica, don't get me wrong, but I have never been annoyed at a female rapper ever. She's literally the first one because she doesn't know her place. The thing about it is these newer rap girls, like I get it, you know, you're young, and for whatever reason, these labels and these managers do not have them going through PR training at all. So they're up here making a fool out of themselves. It's okay to be young and make dumb decisions and say dumb things, but it's like you don't know your place. When you find your place, stay in your place. And once you stay in your place, figure out what your role is and learn how to play your role. Erica Banks doesn't know how to play her role, because if she did, she would have had the support that she wanted from Nicki Minaj, and she could possibly maybe get a seat at the table with Nicki, whether it's a feature or something else. Anyway, the last thing about Erica I wanted to talk about is that Erica did get her body done. Okay, so I think in this Instagram photo, let me bring it back up. I think in this Instagram photo, she already has her body done, because I didn't realize that she had got it done. She got a BBL. And 100% honestly, like, I do not care what anybody does to their body. That has nothing to do with me. I don't have to live in her body. Y'all know how I feel about that. But Erica said in an interview that she believes that her getting her body done, her getting a BBL, boosted her career. Let me let you guys hear what she said.
The world has this narrative of women getting their body done because the internet bullied them into doing it. Like, people even saying it about me, oh, she got bullied into doing it. No, stink. I said in high school that that's something that I wanted to do for my own life, for my own convenience, because I knew what I wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? So some women do it because of the internet. Some women do it because they genuinely just want to fix their shit up without having to fucking go to the gym every day. And I feel that.
You just said, like, you got it done because you knew what you wanted to be. So do you feel like you getting a BBL enhanced your career as an artist?
Absolutely. If we just
hold on, let me let her finish.
Being honest, yeah, like, it definitely does. And I knew in the career field that it would help. But like I always come back to, let's not say that I said that I got it because people said I should get it. Mm-hmm. I got it because I knew it's something I had to do, and it's also something that I wanted to do, because I'm just not a gym girl.
Okay, listen, like I said, the BBL, whatever, girl, do your thing. If you want to change your body or whatever, do what you wanted to do. I don't really want to put her body up on the screen because I don't want too many people like giving opinions on her body, because I'm not bringing it up to talk about that. I mean, but she did have like more of an apple shape before. She was still thick, and now I know some of y'all in the comments saying that the picture on Instagram is Photoshop, which it probably is. But you know, as long as she's happy, whatever. What I'm more so looking at is, what do you mean? Like, I know I say that over and over again because I just be so confused when it comes to this girl. What do you mean? Like, girl, what the fuck is you talking about? For real. What do you mean that your BBL helped boost your career? Let me make sure that I heard the right thing. Let me put it again.
Because I knew what I wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? So some women do it because of the internet. Some women do it because they genuinely just want to fix their shit up without having to fucking go to the gym every day. And I feel that.
You just said, like, you got it done because you knew what you wanted to be. So do you feel like you getting a BBL enhanced your career as an artist?
Absolutely.
Girl, what the fuck is you talking about? 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 How is that enhancing your career? Because we still, girl, they're calling you Megan Thee Stallion's son. I'll be damned if somebody is calling me the son of a rapper who just started 3 years ago. Okay, it's one thing for them to say Nicki Minaj's son. Okay, Nicki Minaj been doing her thing. She, in some people's eyes, has reached legendary status. But a rap girl who we started around the same time. We from the same, one from Dallas, one from Houston, but still we both from Texas. Ain't no way I'm gonna be out here having people calling me Megan's son. I'm confused. I'm enhanced how. Erica, they're starting to call you Flopica Banks. I think that she's not self-aware. Again, find your place and stay in it and then play your role. You can create your own lane and you can start to move out of your place and create new places. But the thing is, it's monopoly. You have to learn how to secure your spot and then put your house and then put your hotel. You can't just show up on a new spot and then try to live in Megan Thee Stallion's hotel and Nicki Minaj's house. It's not going to work that way because it's full of stands. It's full of hotties. It's full of barbs. It's not going to work, Miss Banks. Worry about your bank and your music, your actual bank. That's the thing I don't get with her. And that's why I get so irritated with talking about Erica Banks, because when it comes to the girls, like, I mean, girl, you're a brown-skinned girl in a rap game. It's so many brown-skinned girls doing their thing right now. If you check my story, someone on TikTok put together a compilation of a lot of the brown-skinned girls in the hip-hop game right now, the rap game, and I didn't know about half of them. So I'm rooting for them because 10 years ago, it wasn't like this. And so it just irritates me when it's like, Erica, just rap. Like, just rap. Someone in the comments just said, what they say in the comments is giving Love and Hip Hop single promotion. But why? You're not even on Love and Hip Hop. Like, can Carl put you on something like that? Like, can he get you on a show? If you want to be a personality who raps instead of a rap girl with a personality, can we get you on a show at least? Let's put more money in your bank, Miss Erica Banks, because this isn't working. It's not going to work. It's never going to work. They're not going to remember you in the next 3 years unless you figure this out. I get irritated in the sense of, like, I'm not trying to drag you. It's in the sense of, like, bitch, you need to do better. What are you doing? But anyway, I digress. Erica's a grown woman, and this is how she wants to go about it. She's going to have to reap what she sows. It just is what it is. Let me get her off my screen, child. Let me get her off my screen. Anyway, next on the freaking docket, let me find Halle Bailey. Halle Bailey. I'm so mad I didn't get my my background put on here like I wanted to, because I had it set up so nice. Like, y'all gonna be tired of me saying that, but I did. So I'll just have to settle for Instagram photos. Maybe let me change to a different photo, because girl is showing a little bit of cleavage. Okay, I don't want YouTube to try it with me. Baby girl is showing cleavage, okay? Okay, Miss Halle. Anyway, Halle has started working on her own music. Halle has started working on her own music. And I'm going to try my best not to try to compare and contrast her and her sister Chloe, because they are two different people. But first, we're going to get into the clip. Hopefully, I don't get copyrighted in due time, but whatever. And then I'm going to let you guys know what I think.
And I know it's cause I'm not what you used to. Get out your feelings for me, babe. No one has loved you like me, I will never forget. I deserve a love that doesn't hurt.
Hold on, because I'm scared I'm going to get copyrighted. It ain't came out yet, but by the time it does come out, you know, I don't want them to copyright me. Like, I'm just trying to do my little live stream, okay? Halle, okay? Why was I gonna call it Rose Park? Beyonce's label, and Beyonce's my favorite artist of all time. I don't know why. What is it? It's not. Let me just be quiet. Rose Park? No. Parkwood. Parkwood, child. Let me shut up.
Because I've been through worse. Not to lay no star. I can for
I'm gonna stop it right there. But y'all, this is it. Like, this is it. This sounds good. And one thing about the Bailey sisters, I've always loved how they were just like, I know a lot of people feel some type of way about Chloe and her trying to be, trying to get into her sexuality and all that stuff or whatever. And they're never gonna stay the cutesy little girls forever, and that's fine. But something about that song was sexy, and something was like it was like sensual and sultry. And to be honest with you, I wasn't listening to the words because I was listening to the background, the music. How many of y'all listen to the lyrics first and then the background later? And how many of y'all listen to the actual music, like the instrumental first and then the lyrics? I listen to the instrumental before I listen to the lyrics, because if the instrumental is trash, I don't care. I'm not listening to the song. But anyway, it was just giving like vibe, like just I'm in my vibe. And I'm so happy for her, because it's just like Halle, she's just a beautiful girl. She has Ariel. She's a live action Disney princess, basically. And she caught so much mess from people for being a Black Ariel. And then I didn't even think that she would try to go out on her own and make her own music. I thought it would be more so just Chloe, because it seems as if Chloe is just the more outspoken one. But I know a lot of Chloe and Halle fans have checked me and said it's actually Halle who's more outspoken, and Chloe's the more sensitive, quiet, like Cancer, emotional. And it's like, it seems like their music and their personalities are like, the opposites. Like, it seems like Halle's music is going to be the opposite of what she is, and Chloe's music seems like it's like the opposite of what she is. And a lot of people are comparing them to Beyonce and Solange, which I hate for them, but it's gonna happen, because if you guys know, Beyonce makes, that, like, she makes that bad bitch R&B music, but as a person, she's more quiet and shy and reserved, whereas Solange makes that real, like, get into my spirit, vibey music. But we know Solange, like, Solange ain't going for nothing. Like, Beyonce will let you get away with a lot, but Solange is coming with them hands, feet, toes, fingernails, teeth, forehead, head, butt, whatever she got going for herself at the time. So I get the comparisons, but when it comes to Chloe and Halle, I really love to see just young women like growing into themselves and being able to explore themselves, even though I don't know what Chloe has going on with what she's doing. She's gyrating everywhere, and she's beautiful, nice body, great vocals, trying to find herself. Not really for me right now, but overall, I want these two girls to really have the space to find themselves and to do it within their own means, at their own pace, no matter what anybody says. Cool. Nice little positive moment here on my live stream. And I want to add more of these moments, because I get tired of talking about mess, because it's like, don't rile me up. I need to round myself down. Now, so we have AsianDoll and Jada Kingdom. So honestly speaking, I got all the information that I needed, and then I realized that, I didn't get all the information that I needed. That was the issue. I got some of the information, and I was like, okay, I'm going to talk about this on the live, and it ended up not being everything. Like, I didn't have the whole story. So unfortunately, I'm not going to talk about the whole thing with Jada and AsianDoll like I was going to. But I do want to speak on, oh, wow. Hold on. What just happened? Let me turn that down. Am I louder to you guys? Or did I do something? I don't know what just happened. Now I can hear the background music, and I got like louder. Hold on. Let me see what's going on. Give me 1 second, you guys. If you haven't liked the video, go ahead and like the video. Oh, so see, I got the music now. I don't know what was wrong, but I can hear the music now. So we in business. Anywho, so I did want to speak on AsianDoll and her friendships very briefly because I noticed that I just didn't have all the needed criteria for me to speak on her in Jada Kingdom. What you need? Just wear my shoes.
I'm going to get them in the gym.
Okay. Hurry up. You just leave. Sorry, y'all. I have an intruder. Anyway, so I haven't really talked too much about AsianDoll on my channel, and I really have wanted to. I remember when the whole thing with her and King Von happened when he passed, and I just remember everybody coming for her, and I felt bad for her. And I want to say I was on break because every time the stories happen, I don't want to say good story because that's not really a good story. Every time the big stories happen, Sage is on break. I don't know what it is, and hopefully we don't have that issue going forward because I've been doing everything differently. But I wanted to talk about how easy it is for an Asian to fall out with her friends. 2 years ago, I was doing a documentary on AsianDoll. I was going to talk about, how she came from, I think she's from Dallas, how she came from Dallas, how she moved to Atlanta with Cuban Doll to, start her music career and just hold on, you guys. Testing. Okay, cool. I'm back on the thing. I had lost my voice for a minute. Yeah, so how she went to Atlanta, how she started with 1017 Gucci Mane. If you guys didn't know, that's who she signed to originally. And allegedly, she was forced to get a boob job, forced to get, a BBL and everything. I wanted to talk about all of that. In the documentary, every time I mentioned something about her, it was because every single thing revolved around having an issue with someone. Every single thing revolved around drama. Every single thing revolved around her falling out with people and her beefing with her friends. Literally, she and Cuban Doll were beefing to the point where I remember doing the documentary. I think it was Cuban Doll was on the freeway and AsianDoll had found her car and was pulling up on her. They chasing her down on the freeway trying to fight her and then had her friend recording the whole thing. At some point, you have to look within yourself and you have to ask, am I the problem? And for Asian, I feel like you need to ask yourself that a couple of times, a few times. Now, I know a lot of people, someone in the comments now is like, oh, I don't feel bad for her. I do, because AsianDoll is one of the ones who you can tell she has a lot of issues and they're unresolved, and if they don't get resolved, the girl might spiral out of control. And I don't want to speak that on her, but it's just something that we've seen in people in everyday life and in celebrities, and I don't want that to happen to her. At the end of the day, I wish nothing but the best for anybody, but it's with Asian, it's just she's always in some drama with her friends, and they all say that it's her. And even sometimes she has come and she has had issues, and she was really just voicing her opinion or just trying to stick up for herself. But because of the way that she goes about doing it, and because of her background, and because of her bad track record with friends, people still pointed the blame at her. So while I cannot talk about the whole thing with Jada and Asian right now, I did see some lies, I did see some tweets, and I saw how Jada said that Asian messed with Quavo. Asian said that Jada got paid to, who was it that she was to Lil Durk? Someone, she got paid $10,000. Jada said, no, bitch, I didn't get paid $10,000. I got paid $35,000. So I saw the whole run of the mill and how it all went down. Personally, I feel like situations like this is just people bickering, going at it, blase, blase. Who really cares if AsianDoll did anything with Quavo? Who really cares if Jada Kingdom got paid $35,000 to mess with Lil Durk? I don't think that's news, personally. But what's news to me is just here we go again, another time with AsianDoll falling out with someone else. just recently she was talking about how she has mom issues that needs to be resolved. And it's just like when every time I hear her talk, it just sounds like a lot of pain when it comes to AsianDoll. It's just a lot of pain. And I don't know what else to say. I guess I'm going to leave it at that. I don't know. I might do a video on AsianDoll. I might actually go back through and finish my documentary, because I did that literally in 2019. And I just said, this girl is always, it's just drama, mess. I couldn't get like a storytelling type of documentary out because it was just like falling out with this one, that one, this one, her and Cuban Doll. My God, like in and out. There was nothing much for me to say besides just go through a timeline of all of her drama. I didn't know what else to do, but maybe I can come up with a story for AsianDoll. And especially now, more things have happened and she has done more and said more. I might have a story to put together, so I might be able to do a documentary on AsianDoll. So you guys look out for that. Let me know if you're interested, and we'll get to that. I'm gonna go through some of your comments really quickly. I have one more thing to talk about. Your docs are the best. Thank you. And if you guys do not know, I am working on a series. It's a 10-part series on reality TV, starting with Jocelyn Hernandez. That will be out within the next couple of days. It's taken me forever to edit, but be on the lookout for that. And I do have many documentaries like already in the works. I did hire somebody, actually hired 2 people to help me do research. So I got all of them, like they're coming. Like the channel is coming. Thank you. Thank you. She hides behind material things and a big ego to hide her pain. I agree with that. Asian gets defensive so easily. She should let some things go. She doesn't need to respond to everything. Sometimes speaking too much will make it worse. And I agree with that. And I think that is a big part of the whole thing with King Von, the whole thing with Megan and the City Girls, and how Megan called her a hothead, and just a lot of the things that have happened. A lot of you guys are saying yes, come with a documentary. If anyone wants to call in, I can put the call-in link in the comments. So I do have one last topic, and then we can, do some calls, and then I'm gonna get up off of here. Let's see. Let me go ahead and put the link. I'm not going to pin it. I'm just gonna throw the link in there. It's right there. If you guys want to call in, I can go ahead and put you in the background. You do not have to show your face, but you do have to allow mic access and cam access to get through, and then you can turn the mic off. And yes, Chanelica, I'm hoping to have it ready by tomorrow night, but if not, probably Tuesday or Wednesday. But I'm so excited. So you guys, make sure your notifications are on. And also, some of y'all have your notification bell on for me on YouTube, but you do not have notifications for YouTube turned on your phone. So make sure you get notified for Golden Baby, and then also turn on YouTube notifications on your phone. Okay. Not you sitting this one out. Hey, Raquel. Hey, all the late people coming in. All right. I got one more topic that I want to talk about, and it is let me take these. They were so beautiful. Like, what? Look, they are so cute. But let me get the next culprit on here. Oh, y'all, I am not ready. I am not ready. Hold on. Okay, make sure you guys have liked the video, the live stream. If you are watching this playback and you've made it this far, make sure you comment down on all of your thoughts, because I do read my comments. Okay, I do love reading my comments, child. Girl, what? Okay, I guess so. I was trying to put her Instagram up so we could look at Miss DaniLeigh, but I guess she took. I don't know what's going on. DaniLeigh always has something going on, child. Who knows? But what I wanted to talk about was some mess that happened back in November. Now I know y'all like, okay, girl, that was like 6-7 months ago. I get it. I know. But if you know my channel, you know I was covering the whole thing with DaniLeigh and the baby. It's called The Baby Debacle. It's a whole playlist. Like, it's a whole thing. So I couldn't resist talking about this. So y'all some daddy who, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. So DaniLeigh back in November. Well, no. There is a girl named Blue Talusma. I hope I'm not butchering her name. It's a very beautiful name. She is now a part of Hollywood Unlocked, I believe. And you guys know the whole last year I was going at school, so I'm kind of out of the loop a little bit. But Blue Talusma stated that DaniLeigh told her some things about Black women behind the scenes, and she brought it up, and her and DaniLeigh went through a little back and forth. And so I'm going to bring that up right now. And we're going to get into that because I have some things I got to say. She not getting away with this with me. No, ma'am. All right, let me bring this up. And we're going to start it here.
For Yellowbone. And behind us, he had the panel with DaniLeigh several weeks before Yellowbone. And behind the scenes, while they were doing mic checks and everything, we were talking about the Afro-Latin experience. And I don't know if she thought I was one of those I know Black Dominicans, but she was real candid with me. And she told me directly to my face, I don't consider myself Black, but I like Black music and Black men. And I wish Black women weren't so jealous about it. She said it to my face.
All right. I don't know how they do copyright, so I'm going to pause it right there. But you hear what Blue just said. So DaniLeigh allegedly told Blue, I like Black men, I like Black music, and I don't know why Black women are jealous of that. And DaniLeigh had actually responded. So let me go, because Blue had said something as well in the comments. Okay, here's where DaniLeigh responded. In the interview, I say I'm Afro-Latina. Why before the interview would I say some wild stuff like that? That's not my character. There were 5 other women on that panel. Get them to vouch. I would never say something like that. It don't even make sense. And Blue responded and said, Danny, not only did you say it when I showed you grace and told you that you needed to acknowledge that some of the bitterness that Black women had toward you was steeped in valid pain, but you brushed me off. I was so saddened by our exchange. I talked to my glam team about it that very day. Back in November, well before you ever made headlines for that Yellowbone song. If you're so used to speaking of African American women in that way that my exchange with you didn't even stick to your memory, say that. If you've since evolved in the topic after giving birth to a child that will now be seen as a Black woman, say that. But you don't want to play the Y'all don't come for me. Revisionist history card with me, love. You said it. And unfortunately for you, I remembered. Okay. I think I like Blue because she just gathered her. Danny responded and said, so now you got a reason because you see me being mistreated, thrown out of crib with my child. You said, let me chime in and call this girl a... Yeah, okay, for sure. Convenient to say I said this while cameras are off. You said I spoke real candid. My friends know I'm mad chill. I don't even speak how you portraying me. Like I said, there were 4 or 5 other women on the panel. Get them to vouch for you. And I don't think there was any more responses after this. And if you guys want to, y'all can tune in to this. I don't know if you guys have heard of this already because this is old. The incident supposedly happened November of 2020, I believe, because this was posted November of last year, 2021. So I wanted to add. I wanted to add in my opinion because what did I tell y'all the first time? Wait a minute. Have we forgotten? Where is she at? And I'm gonna just let you hear it.
Ya lo pones por irlo, so we had to switch, real bitch, don't switch.
So we're gonna get into that collection. Wait, what did she say?
Ya lo pones por irlo, said he need a lift, so we had to switch, real bitch, don't switch.
So we not forgetting that. I didn't forget that, Danny. Because what happened? You put this song out while you were beefing with your then boyfriends, or was she pregnant then? I don't think she was pregnant then. So with your then boyfriend's dark-skinned black baby mama. I don't forget. Now, when it comes to the whole thing with Blue, this is hearsay because we're going based off of Blue said that this was said behind the scenes. Danny says that it wasn't said. Get the other women to vouch for you if it was said. Blase, blase, blah. Okay, so like I said, if you want to tune in to the rest of that interview or the rest of that conversation with Blue and Jason, definitely go do that. I don't think I even saw anything else that Blue said, so I gotta go watch that myself. But given the fact that Danny knew what she was doing with that song, knew she was into it with Mimi, still made that song and paraded around her yellowness, had the baby vouching for her, I believe it. And the thing about it is, DaniLeigh, Afro-Latina how? Afro-Latina how? See, a lot of people don't understand what Afro-Latina is, and I'm noticing that. Afro-Latina is the same thing to Latin America as what African American is to America, to the United States. If you are African American, the slaves came to America. Do we need a history lesson? I don't think I want a history lesson. I believe that all of y'all that are watching this right now, I believe that we know better. Afro-Latina does not mean that you have some type of, one of your parents, grandparents might have been black. That's not what that means. That means that you are a black person from Latin America. Having a little bit of African, a 10% African ancestry does not make you black. It does not make you Afro-Latina. I don't know where I was going to call her Afro-La-Danny. DaniLeigh. I don't know why DaniLeigh is holding on to this Afro-Latina. I don't know why she wants to be a part black so bad. You want to give a reason as to why you can say the N-word. You really should not be saying that at all. You're getting away with it for whatever reason. It is okay to like black men. I, as a black woman, do not care. It is okay to like black music. I, as a black woman, do not care. Okay, when it comes down to you being in black women's spaces, you're not. Why do you cling on to whatever 8, 9, 10% that you may or may not have? Anyway, we're not going down the DaniLeigh rabbit hole. I already had to gather her. I had to gather some yellow bones in the comments of that video. It just is what it is. But I wanted to bring this up now, 6 months later, because I didn't catch it back then. And it's a full circle moment for me because I believe Blue. And you guys can believe what you want to believe. But people's character speaks for itself. Who does that? Not Afro-La-Danny. And yes, I don't want to try to say, you guys, if you want to get in my email and give me some Spanish lessons, I'm more than willing. Okay, it's very diverse and multi-complex. Everyone has a different skin tone and features. Exactly. If you guys are day one Golden Baby subscribers, then you know that I have a Puerto Rican grandfather who I believe had a mixture of different actual races, but allegedly, per my family, he's Puerto Rican. So I know, or he's Latina. We'll just say Latina. So I know that if you can be from anywhere, you can be Afro-Mexican, Afro-Cuban, Afro Dominican, Afro. You can be Afro anything from anywhere, really. It's just so that there are places that have more African people or people of African descent than others. Just because you're Puerto Rican, that doesn't automatically make you Black. And it's a good thing that a lot of Latinas are starting to realize that some of them do have African ancestry, and some more than others. However, that does not give you a pass to say the N-word, and that does not give you a pass to try to fit in Black spaces and claim to be Black. Period. Nobody cares about you liking Black men, DaniLeigh, or Black music. Nobody cares. It's how you act and the things you say and how you came at Mimi. Even though Mimi is messy herself, you still came at her about skin tone. You're not even a yellow bone. Yellow bone is a term used for light-skinned Black people. You're not Black. And that's okay. Just be what you are. Be who you are. Again, it just is what it is. I'm going to go through some of your comments, and then I'm going to be up out of here. Oh, Lord. I'd be scared to even bring up the Nickis and the Cardis and the Megans because, Jesus, I don't want nobody start making this stand war. That's not what this is supposed to be. Anywho, let's see. There you go. Afro-Latina with Afrocentric features. Just like people have Eurocentric features. I don't want to see nobody in the comments coming for me about how I be mixing up my words. I be getting a little jumbled. I don't want to see nobody come for me. Don't come for me. Let's see a couple more comments. If you guys have anything to say, go ahead and get that in. I do have the call-in link. I know it's late. I know a lot of y'all in your bonnets. I'm in my bonnet too, so I get it. And you don't want to call in. Did she release the whole song? No, because as soon as she released that snippet, the internet, including me, went crazy. She seems happy as a mother, and that's great. That's great. And the thing about it is, when it comes down to it, just educate yourself so that when you do have these conversations with your Black daughter, you can educate her about herself as well. You feel me? That's all that matters. You can divulge or indulge in whatever it is that you want to. Obviously, you know, she ain't got called out or canceled for using the N-word. You know, she has been invited to the cookout, I guess, whatever it is the saying is. But do what you want, but just be educated. Don't be ignorant. Don't be ignorant. She only posting stories now. Why? What happened? Do they come for her that bad? Can they come for her that bad? Erica can rap, stop it. I don't think that she can't rap. I don't think she's like the best lyricist. I don't think that I don't think she's bad. I just think that she has improvement to be made, and she should be worried about that than what she's actually worried about, which is other rappers who are not going to ever help her at all. Yes, Brazil. I love Brazilian culture. I love Brazil funk. Like, I know that there are certain parts of Brazil that are more welcoming to darker people, but it's like, I love Brazil. I love Brazil. I love, what is her name? Hold on, you guys. Ludmilla? I don't know how to pronounce it. Brazilian Portuguese is not my expertise. I can do a little Spanish, but not the Brazilian Portuguese. It gets me every time. Like, they pronounce Facebooky, like Facebook. I can't do it. Ludmilla, I think that's how you pronounce it. Her, I remember I used to be crazy over Bonji das Maravilhas. Used to love them. Do you think Asian is wrong for bringing up 21 Savage in her Exposing Me video, being that he was Lotto? Apparently 21 and Lotto are not together. Like, I keep seeing that they are and that they aren't. Like, so I'm not sure. I also have not seen the Exposing Me video, to be honest with you, so I don't have an opinion. The rapper AsianDoll carries a strong, angry defense mechanism with her to protect herself. I agree with that. Let's see. Okay, a few more minutes, you guys. I want it to be an hour, but I'm not going to do a full 10 minutes. I'll do like maybe 3 more minutes. Bro, if they did, I guess that's awesome. Like, they need to, we need reparations here in the U.S. now. I was just talking about that the other night. Lord. That's what I was saying. Erica doesn't have the range to rap over the We Go Up beat. That's the thing. Like, I get that she tried something new, but you need to know your safe place. And when you want to get out of your safe place, you need to practice first. You can't just jump on everything. Like, there are certain songs that Megan wouldn't sound right on. Nikki has said so herself. She lets go of, or she doesn't take certain songs that some of the artists want her on, such as Doja Cat's, what is the song? Get Into It. She couldn't add nothing to it. You have to know your limits. And if you want to push your limits, that's fine, but practice first. Don't get on there without practicing. Don't get on there without practicing. Black Gotti reaction video to a pic. I'll see. I'll go watch it. No one caught that 21 line. I'm gonna go see what y'all talking about. Apparently I've been out of the loop. Apparently I have been out of the loop. If you guys want to, you guys can always email me. You guys can always email me here. At goldenbabyrequests@gmail.com. If you guys have anything that you want me to talk about, whether it's a documentary, whether it is for a live stream, whether it's for a standalone video or reaction, anything that you guys want me to talk about, you guys can send your requests there to goldenbabyrequests@gmail.com, because I'm trying to really do something different with the channel. So I may miss some things going forward. So you guys can always send in your topics. All right, I'll do a few more comments and I'll get up out of here. Yeah, I've heard about Doechii. I've heard the one song I did hear I didn't like though, but I will be looking into her because I need some new music and some new artists to listen to. Chanelica Betancourt. That is actually the whole Chanelica thing, like her past and stuff. That is the very first video. And I worked on it all morning this morning, and I barely put a dent in that video. That's what I was trying to like. Is this, are we trolling? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. Yes, not drill. Like, Texas rappers are some of the slowest rappers. Like, their pace is slow. Like, even like Megan, her pace is on the slower side. Because they talk slow. So people, you rap slow, you talk slow. Beyonce, we know Beyonce talks very deep and slow with a raspy voice. When she raps, typically it's pretty slow. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the broadcast. I thoroughly enjoyed going live with you guys tonight. I'm happy that I went live because I was gonna give up because I was so annoyed by not getting my background and stuff. It was so cute, but whatever, I'm letting it go. Make sure you guys like the video before you get up off here. If you haven't already, make sure you leave your comments. You guys know I am doing a giveaway soon. Some of you guys already know, but you want to look out for that. And like I said, the documentaries and the series I'm doing, I have those dropping in the next 2 weeks. And yeah, you guys have a great night. I'm about to finish my little alcohol I was drinking and probably watch a movie. And yeah, Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll see you guys tomorrow.